Hello there everyone and welcome back to Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai with Darth mod. So we're finally back in spring, so campaign month can start and we can start to move our armies yet again. We're gonna start off by moving Saigo Takamori towards the capital. He's gonna be followed by the main general's brother. And we're gonna have this guy, traditionalist guy, move in after them. And then as the enemy army has moved to suppress a rebellion in this province, they moved over here, and it looks as though their faction leader is moving down to Bungo. So our faction leader will go and try to intercept him if that's the way he's going. And this general is going to follow up, and we're going to be sneaky by using our ninja, which at this point has increased his talents to the point where he is a very good assassin. He's got criminal agent, which not really helping the assassin part, but he's got assassin, gives 1 point. Hatred of foreigners does a pleasure in death, and then he's got sous chef and fugu chef. So he's got a lot of different kinds of fish poison which he can kill people with. So to killing the heir of this faction, 82% chance. The enemy was wounded, but still pretty darn good. Same time, we're 2 turns away from getting this, which will help us a lot. Unfortunately, I've let the enemy, because of as you see my money, I don't really have enough to spend them building ships down here to throw these guys away from my ports, which as they've crippled the ports and so killed a lot of the economy by that. I want my fleet up here ready to bombard as they do, and they've been bombarding this fort town quite a lot. And hopefully we'll be able to siege that with the next turn. Hopefully these guys turn back and so I can face them in open battle. I sort of want an open battle was that one of their Shimzigune moving somewhere? Well, not Shimzigune, they're what's that called? Is it called It's the police guy anyway. Chosu, I'm not entirely sure what Chosu's up to. Seems like they're kind of losing a battle there in Aki, where they really should be. Oh, he's moving back. He's gonna try to protect his capital, and we're gonna face him in the field of battle, or on the field of battle, I should say. So first we're gonna move up the this guy. Well, first of all, we're gonna move these. Is he called Shimzigune? No, it's Ishin Shishin. We're gonna move this guy up, so he stays in the forest, being ready to support this guy, which is Saigo Takamori. We're gonna have this guy try to come in and aid. I'm not entirely sure if he will be able to, but now we have the possibility of bringing these 2 guys in. This guy can now turn directly towards this province instead. And I think we've got them. Let's make sure though that, let's see if I can get, they're sort of just on the edge. I'm hoping the guy is within range so we can use that artillery. Right, I think without further ado, let's have Saigo. Wait, which way will you march, Saigo? It looks like he's actually gonna go the wrong way. Like he can't pass through here. Because of something. Ah, god damn it, yeah, he wasn't able to pass through there. It's not a lot of ambushes here, so maybe he'll be forced to just sit this one out. I don't think, I mean, he doesn't fit his entire army. Crap. I was hoping to, oh god, end turn then. Also, by taking that Iron Province, we have reduced the cost of recruiting artillery in all our provinces by 10%. and in that specific province by 15%, which is good. 10% is a lot, given that it costs well above 1,000 koku, which means that we save 100. Ah, he moved in. It's gonna be a hell of a siege then instead, which I was trying to avoid. Technology advance, foreign affair is next. Foreign affair 4 turns, and that enables us to foreign veteran action minus 14%, 1+2 modernization. Foreign powers will seek to establish a military mission, require trading port. So we need to set up some trading ports, and then we can get some of the foreign powers in on our sides. We can get British troops, can get American troops, and so forth. Sabotage army, sabotage castle. He's not that good at sabotaging. He's better at assassinating. Let's go on. We got an army there, so we could. What we could do. Let's have. This is Saigo. So Saigo will just move over there. Then this guy will move over there, and this guy will move over there, and then Saigo will attack this army. Hopefully that will drag this one army out in reinforcement, and that will allow us to face them on the field of battle, which is what we want. Can't remember which one. See, boom, there we go, and he will be reinforced by the army in the fort. Very nice. Saigo Takamori versus Iban Mitesune. Let's go ahead and quick save and then fight the battle. So one of the larger battles that we've had in this. So the enemy comes over there. The hill is in the way. We do not like the hill. My plan, what is my plan? We've got the river over there. We need to secure that hill for first off, this hill right here. So some men needs to march up there, but then I think the major maneuver is going to be through here. Because we have an advantage in artillery, I hope. It would be nice if I could place my artillery in a way in which we'll be able to shoot at the enemy as they start, wherever they start. Oh, I can get this cannon up on this hill. So sort of just on the here, and it reaches almost to the enemy spawn. We're gonna have a lot of sharpshooters. Sharpshooters can go here, place their spikes. Line infantry will march in line over the hill. The elite troops will follow. These guys will be in reserve. Saigo will be over here. Reinforcements will march in behind us, and let's go ahead and start this battle. These guys will march up. Line infantry will march up on the hill. We'll get them somewhere around like something like this. As they march forward, we've got more artillery pieces coming in. The enemy is over here, and they're getting reinforced from behind that hill. I guess we need to bring our artilleries through here. And then what do we get here? A lot of more line infantry. And we get the cavalry. The saber cavalry. Where's the enemy cavalry? We've got actually... No, there's enemy generals. Let's put our cavalry up front to protect the cannons as they are moving there. And then I'll need to see about organizing this. We'll have one of the generals coming standing next to the artillery. We'll have the other one coming over here. Saigo is back here. Saigo needs to move up a bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to get all of these guys, which we now have a lot more. They are going to be reserved up on the hill in the forest. And then all of the line infantry, I will select all of it. And they will now come from over there. And then all the way over here. And then the skirmishers will move up to come in from the flank. And that is the plan. Why aren't you firing? Because you're not within range of the enemy. And given that we've got a hill in the way, that's just going to be in defensive artillery position if we don't move it forwards. So we're going to move it forwards. We've got focused artillery. And what we want to target is the enemy artillery, which they're bringing up through the forest. So we're going to target at the same time. You know what? Let's target just right in the center here. Try to break up the formation a bit. Thing is though, maybe I should have held that back until we were able to move up. And so we would target the enemy with our artillery and blow them to pieces to make it easier for our troops to be able to break through. Cavalry needs to move a bit because we don't want them to stand in the way of the artillery. General is next here. Boom! The artillery is landing. They've got bowcachi. They've got bowmen among their army. We blew quite a few of them away. Did we get more infantry? What's this? Oh, it's the white turtles. The white turtles can be... They can be behind here to start off with, but then what I think we'll do, we'll send them into the flank. Oh, Yariki is moving out. The line infantry needs to get into position. These guys have opened fire. I guess the Yariki kinda-ish realize they're in a bad position. They're charging into the forest.
The enemy has uncovered the hidden units.
They're uncovering my units, but they're just getting destroyed. Let's get these guys running. And then get the sharpshooters up and close by putting the enemy at a disadvantage from the flank. And they're just riding around there, scouting our units. But they're getting destroyed in the process. Wait, who's... That sounds like arrows flying. And some of our men here got hit. Oh, what's happening now? An hidden enemy unit is opening fire upon us. From a hidden position, they're able to fire without showing where they're firing from.
Your hidden men have been spotted.
One of our units needs to move forward to scout out the enemies. There we go. Well, that's interesting. The enemy are firing from concealed position and I can't even see them. Let's get the artillery piece forwards. We can put it on this hill. The other two pieces should be ready. Yes, deploy them. Well, this is going to be interesting if we send forward our men and the enemy is able to hide from us like this. And I mean, there's quite a lot of them. But there's conscript, these guys. The artillery has started opening fire just in time for the enemy to deploy their artillery in the center. And I will deploy yet another barrage from the cannons. Most of the line infantry is now getting into position. We're gonna have the white turtles directly after the shot here. Oh shit, we've actually got more men coming in here. The white turtles will move up. Double rank. And as the turtles move up, we can move these guys to reinforce this side. Enemy charging over there. That's not good. I want then the Taideko infantry to move a bit forwards in the forest. The sharpshooters are slaughtering the enemy once they show themselves. Enemy Yariki is broken through. Yarikachi forwards. Saigo Takamori forwards. Generals forwards. Line infantry. Double rank. General up. General forwards. Make sure that the lines hold. Okay, the sharpshooters will move up. This flank will fall in. And the sharpshooters will now move like that. And then we can go in a bit closer. We've got conscripts being shot to pieces over there. We've got line infantry and the Yarikachi fighting with what looks like to be Katana Kachi. And we've got some spear levies. We've got our saber cavalry fighting there. There's some line infantry still. Bows. Generals Hatamoto. Looks like we got a unit there. Breach in the center, but we got extra line that we pulled up from back there. Saber cavalry fighting over here. This line infantry unit, I guess they retreated and then came back as soon as they did. They need to fall back. These guys are about to bloody well rout. The cavalry is needed to be redrawn, otherwise it's going to falter. This unit is going to fall back. The cavalry. You know what? Let's see if the cavalry can charge straight through the lines. Come up in flank, and you guys move as well. Attack the Shogotai. Our lines are opening fire upon the Yarikachi. We've got a really broken up unit here. Maybe you can get into position. Current fighting is going down here in between our Yarikachi and their Yari Samurai. Not Yari Samurai, what I'm saying, Katana Kachi. And we've got some conscripts and militia unit, I think these are, that are being fired upon. There's a lot of units all across here. Why don't you two redraw and then we can shoot down the remnants of this. We've got smaller units hiding on the hill that we need to move forwards to attack. Bokachi cavalry here was able to come through and start slaying the skirmishers. Let's see if we can get them closer there. Nice, the enemy general was killed somewhere. I'm imagining because of the amount of people dead at this point that he was actually killed while retreating. We're gonna move away from this fight because it's Bokachi, so it wasn't Katana Kachi, which no, the Katana I guess have already retreated. And now it's a line infantry against the bowmen, but they're retreating. Seems like a lot of enemies are retreating at this point. And we have won the battle, so a field battle took us about 12 minutes according to this clock. compared with, say, a battle. We're gonna continue because otherwise these men will just fall into a siege, and we don't want that. I mean, I probably missed quite a lot of cool fights here because I was worried about setting up the troops, but it's probably gonna be quite a nice thumbnail once I'm able to look at the replay. No units, as far as I'm aware, got completely destroyed, so we got everyone more or less intact, and we were able to surround the enemy and shoot them down. They were just not good enough in picking the battlefield. And these guys getting run down. A lot of troops running away. Well, I think we're gonna end it here. Boom. Close victory. Save replay as number 9. Number 9. What does Big Smoke say? There we go. When torrential waters toss boulders, it's because of its momentum. When the strike of a hawk breaks the body of its prey, it's because of timing. Extracts from the art of war. Sun Tzu. So I guess the difference there would be where sort of unplanned things come together to destroy an enemy, compared with when you time it correctly to destroy the enemy. 18 men left in this, but the unit survives still. Very nice. We captured a lot of artillery, a lot of light guns. Unfortunately, well, we can actually hold on to them. Can we lay the siege? His the faction leader's brother will lay the siege. And I think we'll continue this siege and hold it for a bit.
That is impossible, my lord.
And the ships they can bombard the town to aid us in our cause. I think I can bribe them, can I not? Persuade, 95%, but we didn't have enough money. I can assassinate them then. Sabotage the army, make sure they don't get into town. Failed. And next we'll be able to take that, destroy this faction, and hopefully sue for peace with the Chaucer clan, which they've gone to unfriendly at this point because apparently we dishonored treaties. I'm not entirely sure what treaty we have dishonored. There's a lot of unfriendly factions. I want to be able to go ahead and become friends with the Torsa. Let's go ahead and end turn anyways, and take a look at what the enemy will do now that the situation has very much changed, and certainly not into their favor. I'm looking at the Obama clan, which is really quite a large clan at this point, and at some point we're gonna have to do some kind of naval invasion against them. Oh, join the Imperial cause. Fukuoka, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the clan I'm fighting. Bloody idiots. Now is the time to join back into the Imperial cause. Why the hell did you switch to begin with? Seems like such a foolish move. The general will just bypass that army. We'll lay the siege, put this one here, get this boat to come in, be able to bombard the town. Let's, come on, sabotage it. Yes, enemy sabotage. That means that I should be able to attack this without them getting reinforcements, but I sort of want to auto-resolve these. This one we can out-resolve, because we've got a massive advantage over them. Plus the gates are open. I guess we just have blown the gates open. So out-resolve this one. We lost we lost that unit, unfortunately, but we more guns captured. 300 men of, well, 400. Let's say 400 men killed compared with the enemy of 3,000. Peacefully occupy. We've blown them down to shit. I guess the castle is the thing we want to repair.
Your orders, my
I mean, all the extra guns everywhere.
battle ready, sir.
Let's get this over here
Cannot go there.
What is your bidding?
and get the police guy in there. That should help. Yeah, that helped a lot. Let's see if we can move. Way! Let's see if we can move Saigo's stack then. Saigo's stack can come over here
Very well. Besieging.
and help this guy out. And boom! Peacefully occupy. Clan is destroyed and province is captured. This army still persists though. Why? Why is that so? At this point, Chosu no longer has an ally,
Time and honor are
which means
both
that I
being
should be
wasted.
able to... Nope,
What
apparently
do you
not.
want?
I guess we're gonna have to take them on. The good thing about that is I will be able to claim a lot of this, which means I will get the... Whether they have... No, I guess the train station starts here. So we can get to use the trains, because I never actually done that, even when I played like single player with myself. I've never set that up. Anyways, I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here. In between this episode and the next one, I will be able to organize my troops, and we'll see about what we can do against the Chosu clan. For some stupid reason they go ahead and declare war on us, and we'll see if maybe I can get it so that I can get Tosa to break their allegiance or their alliance with Chosu, and in that way I'll be able to ally with Tosa. So it'll be me and Tosa that will conquer Japan for the Emperor. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!